Well, hello there. I'm Margaret, but everyone calls me Granny Maggie. Welcome to my little corner of the world. Now, you might be wondering what an old bird like me is doing in running shoes, eh? You see, not too long ago, my idea of exercise was reaching for the remote control. Oh, how times have changed. It all started when my doctor told me I needed to be more active. More active? I said. I'll have you know I can knit a sweater in record time. But deep down, I knew he was right. So I decided to take a walk around the block. Just one lap, mind you. I wasn't aiming for the Olympics. That first walk nearly did me in. I came home puffing like a steam engine. But you know what? I felt alive. So I kept at it. Walking turned to jogging, and jogging, well, it turned into something I never expected. Who would have thought this old granny would become a marathon queen? Of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing. There were days when my knees protested louder than a toddler at bedtime, and don't get me started on the time I got lost in the park. I ended up doing an extra 3 miles before I found my way home. My grandkids started calling me Speedy Granny. Can you believe it? Me, who used to get winded going up the stairs. Then one day my daughter said something that changed everything. "Mum," she said, "why don't you try a marathon?" A marathon? Me? I thought she'd gone balmy. But then I thought, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Well, I'll tell you what could happen. Blisters the size of pancakes. But I wasn't about to let a few sore toes stop me. I started waking up at the crack of dawn, lacing up my trainers while the rest of the world was still snoozing. My neighbours thought I'd lost the plot. "There goes Maggie again," they'd say. "Running from old age, is she?" Little did they know, I wasn't running from anything. I was running towards something, a new me. The day of the marathon arrived. I was nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Standing at the starting line, surrounded by all those fit young things, I felt a bit like a tortoise among hares. But as I ran, something magical happened. I felt strong, powerful, like I could do anything. Mile after mile, I kept going. My family was there cheering me on. "Go, Granny," they shouted. It was music to my ears. And when I crossed that finish line, oh, what a moment. I wasn't just Granny Maggie anymore. I was Marathon Maggie. The look on my doctor's face at my next checkup was priceless. "You did what?" he said. I thought he might need a doctor himself. These days, I'm inspiring other grandparents to get moving. We've even started a Granny and Grandpa Runners Club. Who would have thought that at my age I'd be leading the charge in a marathon instead of a queue for early bird specials? Life's full of surprises, isn't it? 1 minute you're knitting sweaters, the next you're knocking out 26.2 miles. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and run your own race. Who knows? You might just surprise yourself too. Remember, age is just a number. It's how you run your race that counts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some miles to log. This is Marathon Maggie, signing off. See you at the finish line.